Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You're only waiting for this moment to arrive.
Mac Ruffing and Steve Landis join us. They're from Rain, one of the world's premier tribute bands. Thanks for talking with us, guys.
Of course.
Thank you.
Now, you guys started on Broadway. The show started on Broadway, massively successful. Now you're touring North America. How's the tour going so far?
It's been great. I love seeing all the various Beatle fans that we see from city to city. It's you know, a little bit different. Everybody's got their own local culture, but you know, the Beatles bring everybody together.
Universal.
And that's really what the show is about. It's about fan interaction.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, the audience gets into it, singing along, dancing, getting out of their seats, having a good time. You know, you're not just sitting there watching. It's great.
As an artist, what's that like for you to see and be a part of?
It's amazing, you know. I mean, it's not our music, it's the Beatles' music, but it's timeless music that's been going 50 years almost now, and it doesn't sound old. It's still as fresh as it was back then, and it's for all the little kids, you know, whose parents weren't even born. It's amazing.
Exactly. Now, Steve, maybe you can tell us a little bit more about the show. What can audiences expect?
It's kind of the whole Beatles career encapsulated into 2.5 hours. We hit all the high points of their career from Ed Sullivan, Shea Stadium. We recreate all of those moments. You're going to feel like you're in the audience of the Ed Sullivan show. You're going to feel like you were attending the Shea Stadium concert. And then we recreate like the iconic album covers, Sgt. Pepper, Abbey Road, live on stage. The foundation, of course, is all about the music. We recreate as authentically as possible the recordings, all the hits. Hey Jude, Yesterday, A Hard Day's Night, She Loves You, I Want to Hold Your Hand. Every Beatles song you can imagine. We try to hit in that short amount of time. There's, you know, too many songs to do in just in one day, but we try to hit the high ones, the hits, and so it's a lot of audience interaction. We ask people to dance and sing along, and so it's a real positive kind of feeling at the end of the night.
Right. And now I'm curious because not only you guys, you look and you sound like the Beatles, but you sort of encompass their demeanor on stage, and I want to know what goes into preparing for that. Is there research? Like, how do you prepare for that?
Just watching all kinds of old videos, interviews, concert footage, listening to the records, of course, for the music, because that's what we try to emulate as close as possible. And then getting in the character when you're putting on the makeup and the costumes and all that, and getting on stage, and the curtain goes up and you're them for, you know, a couple of hours, you know.
Now, this might be a hard question or an unfair question, but is there a favorite song that you like to perform? Maybe a favorite era?
Oh, a favorite era that of the Beatles that I like. I like the early era, but to play, actually, as we go along, as we get into the later portion of our show, the audience seems to get more interactive. They've gotten used to the fact that you know, we allow them to get up and dance. So by the probably Abbey Road section of our show, it's a lot more fun for us to see the audience having a good time.
How about you, Mac?
Same thing. My favorite era is the early. It's what made them famous when they first came over here, and like All My Loving, for example, is one of my all-time favorite Beatles songs. But like Steve was saying, as it progresses, and we do songs the Beatles themselves never performed live after '66, and they can see it now, and they get into it more and involved, and it's just amazing.
Well, thank you guys so much for talking with us. And if you do want more information on these guys, you can visit raintribute.com.
You're only waiting for this moment to arrive.